5, 4, 3.
All right, welcome back. So I gotta apologize. You get long-winded sometimes. I'm passionate about what we do. All right. My wife and I were blessed. We got through the door, and so I'm trying to kick that door down and let as many people that look like you and I, as many small business owners, whoever, to have the same opportunity. All right. Our lives have changed forever. When I tell you our lives have changed forever, I mean our lives have changed forever. I remember when I met my wife, and I know I'm not supposed to talk about it, but there's a reason I'm telling you this. You know, we would eat at Church's Chicken a couple times a week, or what have you, because that's all we could afford. Right? It wasn't such thing as a budget. We just had menial money, and we were in the military at the time. My wife would tell you, you know, we just had to make ends meet, and that's nothing new for people like us. We've had to make do with what we had to make do with, right? But there is a way. All right? Today we're just talking about minority certification and possibility of getting a federal contract. And that possibility is real. But there are going to be so many opportunities in business to come through the EBAC Alliance, the Executive Business Alliance Chicago. And this is not just unique to Chicago. Albert has plans of rolling this thing out across the country. You know, we're going to have waves of success throughout the country. When I say waves, the federal government, just the federal government, is in every state. There are contracts in every state. Albert is going to teach you how to do business in your state, how to get certified in your state, how to be federally certified so you can do it in any state. All these are to come, all right? But you got to plug in. We have one more week of these free trainings, and then we go on a hiatus for the holidays. But for us, that's when we work the most. Yeah. When everybody's sleeping and taking off, the business owner, they're up late night strategically planning, putting ends together, trying to make it work, right? And that's the strength and the passion behind what EBAC is doing. It's been a long time coming. I remember Albert talking about this some time ago, that if he could just put this together, he had the knowledge, he had the skills, he had the connection, he had the communication, and he built a group of people that had that same passion, and as a result, we're here today, and it's just the beginning. All right? So, I say all that to say we have to wrap up. So, real quick, I was talking with somebody in the audience about the 8A program. It is the catch-all category to be in, but there are limitations to that. Okay? When you go into an 8A certification, you only have 8 years to be in that category. After that, you are graduated from the program. And so they're not just going to call you up anymore and ask you if you want a contract. You go into a different category. All right? You'll have what we call past performance. So if your scorecard or your report card says you did good work, you did the contract, you finished on time, you finished on budget, you had no complaints from the customer, that's great. You might get a call back to do the same thing again, but you won't get the non-compete category anymore. You're now graduated from the 8-day program, and now you have to work. Also, if any of you decide that the 8-day program is the way you want to go, don't just get certified and sit back. That's the wrong thing to do, because you're burning time and losing money. All right? When you get into the 8A program, that's when you're going to work the most, because you got to contact every contracted person, every small business professional. You got to let them know you're there. Then you got to go look for contracts. Even though they'll call you at times and give them to you, you got to go look for them. They might not even know you're there. All right? So there are limitations to the 8A program. But like the young lady that we identified, she's a veteran, she's a woman-owned, and she decides to get to 8A. Once she's graduated from that program, she'll still have those other certifications, the women-owned and the veteran-owned, but she'll also have what's called a past performance on her scorecard. And like I said, if she did well, they're going to call her back up again. All right? All right. Let's see what we got. I think I broke the clicker. Right side. No, I dropped the right side. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I broke it. Can you help me with that? To the next one.
It's this one.
All right. So here's my pitch. I haven't even given you a third of the information I want to share with you today. So there's that much, and even what we had to share with you doesn't scratch the surface because there's just so much. And what most people do is just quit and go home. Say it's too much. I can't do it. I can't go through doing all the paperwork. I can't go through, finding all the documents. I can't go through, the length of time it takes to do the certification. I just can't do that. I want to make money now. But if you know, patience always wins the game.
Always.
Right? Go through the process. All right? Along the way, there are consultants that can help. All right? There are national consultants that can help you with federal contracts. There are local consultants that can help you along the way. But what we have in EBAC, the EBAC consultant, is investing in your success. All right? And it all starts with becoming a member of the Executive Business Alliance. Be a member of that program. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to step out on a limb. I don't know how many people are watching. We have a nice audience. I really appreciate everybody's patience and enthusiasm as I go through this. I'm going to go out on a limb, and Albert might cut me off at the knees for this. But we want to do something special. It's Saturday. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here today. You took time out of your schedule to come here, what there was to offer. You obviously have a passion about business, some type of business. You want to learn, you want to grow, you want to become successful. So that's why you're here. And so here's what we want to do. And I might need either Albert or Cheryl's help on this. For the next 72 hours, all right? If you're not a member, you're new to EBAC, the Alliance, and have become a part of the program. If you are new, we're going to do this. We're going to do, in the next 72 hours, if you join EBAC, and that's why I need somebody's help, I need these prices for everything. You join EBAC within the next 72 hours, we're going to have a buy one, get one free. What does that mean? It's an annual membership. Can somebody help me? Tell me.
$350 for the year.
$350 for a year. Did I give you some information that was worth $350 a day?
Amen.
Yes.
And that was just one day. That was just a couple hours.
Yes.
Are you with me? Join in the next 72 hours. All right? In the next 72 hours, if you join EBAC, we're going to give you a buy one, get one free. Which means you pay $350, your brother, your sister, your cousin, your friend, somebody you know, can join the alliance for a year also. You can do it like this. You can split the cost. You pay 50%, the other business pays 50%. It's only till the next 72 hours. I don't even know when that's going to be. We'll say midnight Monday night. Midnight Monday night. Monday is Veterans Day, so that's why Zena and I are passionate about that. All right? And so we want to roll out the platform and give you the opportunity. Yes, we know money's tight, and you cannot make money without spending money. I learned that lesson the hard way. Yes?
And if you're a senior citizen, it's $275.
If you're a senior citizen, and I ain't asking nobody to raise their hand. If you're a senior citizen, it's $225. $275. $275 for a senior citizen. Who do you know that wants to be in business? Who's been trying to get in business? Who has a business that's struggling? Who wants to grow their business? Split the cost. You just got an annual membership, and you're going to get exposure to information that the average person doesn't get. Are you with me? There is also a special discounts for children and youth.
Children.
Okay.
9 to 17, $75.
Okay. Now you're getting ridiculous. Children 9 to 17 years old. And I'm just amazed, like, on Facebook, you see all these kids doing businesses.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
There's a young kid selling bow ties, and he done made $1 million.
Yeah.
Oh, selling bow ties.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm going to say this because we're going to tell our age. So we have 5 children, right? 4 girls and 1 boy. Our son is the youngest. From those 5 children, we have 13 grandchildren.
Wow.
Okay? And my wife is not just a warrior by name. Her name is Zena, the princess warrior. Okay? She's not just a warrior by name, she lived it. 33 years in the Air Force, retired senior officer. And the key thing that when our kids are around, we always teach being fearless.
Mm-hmm.
Be fearless. Fortune follows the bold. Fortune follows the bold. Be fearless. Let somebody else tell you no before you tell yourself. Are you with me? So $75 for a child to have the ability to create and live their dream is a drop in the bucket. We're spending over $100 on tennis shoes when you can invest in a child's dream. Even if you don't have any children, you know children that are entrepreneurial. You know children that have a dream of creating something. Christmas is next month. Pay the $75 and help them out. Are you with me? We'll take it from there. All right? So this special is till midnight Monday night, Veterans Day. Buy one, get one free. The clock is ticking. If you've always wanted some guidance, and I'm telling you, Albert's like an encyclopedia. The brother knows his stuff. And there are other members on the team that specialize in different areas. This is what you're going to have access to for the next year. All right? Any questions? We have about
2 minutes.
2 minutes to wrap up. Next slide. Next slide. Next slide. Next slide. Next slide. Next slide. I'm going to wrap up with this. All right? Once you get going, one of the things you must have is a one-page statement of what it is you can do. It's called a capability statement. It's a one-pager that when contracting people look at, they know right away if they want to do business with you. It is a document that could stunt your growth before you even start. We're going to help you create that capability statement. It is required when you're doing federal contracts because they need to know at a glimpse what are you capable of doing. All right? And you need to know yourself inside and out because if you get on the phone and they ask you, what can you do? And you're like, well, let me see. They say, you know what? Once you think about it, we'll get back to you another time.
That's a no.
Yes. All right? Next. I think due to time, we're going to wrap this thing up. There is so much more to come. I don't know if you can feel what's taking place. All right? I don't love money. I love making money. Because when you have, here's the thing, when you get money as an issue out the way, what is it you really want to do? What do you really want to do? But we've been taught that we got to go, we can't do it because we don't have the money. Okay, so let's go take care of the money. Let's go make the money. Let's go earn the money. And federal contracts it's not a simple, it's not an easy, but once you get there, hear what I say, it changes everything. All right? That's my time for this time. I'll be back again soon. I don't know when, but I appreciate you guys you all giving me an opportunity to share some information, and there's so much more to come. All right? Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And we're going to have Cheryl come and wrap us up. Those of you online, take advantage of this next buy one, get one free 72-hour opportunity. If you have any questions, call the number on the website, ebacalliance.com, and we'll sort you out. But if ever you needed somebody to agree with you or tell you you need to do it or you can't do it, now's the time. Are you with me? You don't need anyone's permission. You don't need anyone's permission to be successful. You don't need anyone's permission to go in the direction you want to go in. But if you do, you got it. There you go. All right? Thank you.
Let's give a great round of applause. Wasn't that awesome information? Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We appreciate that, and there is more to come, as he has said. You are the building of a whole new community, and I know that Al's vision is that we build a strong community, especially people of color. We want to have a strong community, and you're a part of that right now. So don't keep it a secret, because we can't be a big community if we keep it a secret. We want to share, because we've got one more session. And this next week is going to be a huge celebration. So we want to pack this room out. We want to do our due diligence. Now, they've got a deadline from Mr. Crump, midnight Monday night. But we also want to pack this room out with those who have a business, thinking about a business, don't know where to turn. They've got an established business already, but we want to help people. We want to make this community strong. You remember there was so much talk about Black Wall Street, and I used to be on a committee that was trying to revive Black Wall Street in Chicago. Well, let's take that. Let's start that community. It starts right here with EBAC. We can do this. We can build it strong. We can put money in our community, and we can have a voice. Let's do that. Let's work on that this week. The more people we reach, the stronger we become. The better your business is, the better their business is. We all share in the wealth, okay? So we want to bring up Mr. Al Burks, and Mr. Bill Singleton has been real quiet back there today. And that's our COO. Come on up, Bill.
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
All right, we've got 30 seconds, so you gentlemen close us out.
I appreciate everybody. Buying back your business, buying back your life, building a better business for a better world, and taking your vision and your passion. When you said Black Wall Street, I said Oklahoma, you remember that? Okay, we're getting ready to trade among ourselves and get economic power.
Okay.
Remember, this is the last free go-round. The information that you have heard, if you have been here through some of these classes, tell your friends about them, because they're going to be paying the next go-round when we start our next classes. And the information that you're getting is far more valuable than what it's going to cost to be able to attend these classes. So let's talk to all of our friends. Whether you know that they're going to start a business, suggest to them that they start one. Let's get everybody that we know fired up about having their own business, and let's get them out here so that they can get prepared by taking these classes. Thank you.
Have a good night.